Pretty good movement today on the indexes. We had non-farm payroll drop this morning with news, and then PMI during the regular trading hour session. So news-filled day. The ES has been in like a 12 or 13 day range right now, and that's basically what we were testing the top of all session after having a nice pullback. Took a few trades. Let's go and dive into those. But first, I do want to let you know that next Monday, I am going to be trying out a new platform on stream. I'm going to be trying out Quantower. And this is going to be the first of about 4 or 5 platforms that I'm going to be testing out to see if I potentially want to move off of Tradeify or not, just as a heads up in case things look different, which they're going to. Let's go ahead and dive into the recap. All right, we had news drop at 7:30. Non-farm payroll came out. Coming up at 9 o'clock, we got PMI. US factory orders month over month at 9 o'clock. And then we got Fed talking all morning, essentially. So we'll see what today brings. I really thought and really was hoping that we would break out. Like it would give us the push we needed to break out of this little range. But so far, not the case. I mean, we'll see what happens at yesterday's highs. If we push yesterday's highs, I definitely don't really want to be shorting on the ES. Fairly rangy. If the ES can crack above yesterday's high and really kind of get some strength, then Nasdaq is going to absolutely rip with it above 11K. But feels like anything is possible. So going to play it accordingly. I mean, we had a pretty nice move to the upside and then just a very hard slap. 140 point slap, basically. So 130 point slap. I'm gonna go and participate short here. Everything just feels very heavy. It feels like we want that 750 mark. It's kind of the best little pop that we've had so far in this whole move, it feels like. So go ahead and short that. See if we can get some more continuation. Don't know if it's gonna happen, obviously, but because it does look a little hammery. Got a minute left on this candle. Trying to see a heavy close here, but so far not really happening. In fact, kind of looks like it's gonna pop. I'm just gonna go and take that off. I'm not interested in riding this rip. I gave it a shot, shorting the first pop that I really saw with the anticipation of coming back down to 750, but I'm gonna take the break even there. Combine done, paperwork done. Now waiting on my funded account. Thanks for the community. GG's, James. Congratulations on earning your funded account, man. That's sick. You don't know what that is? James just went through a 2-step evaluation. The company called TopStep passed it. Now has a funded account. He gets to keep 90% of the profits. They take 10%. If you want to learn more, it's the first link down below. All right, hanging out at yesterday's high. Interesting rejection so far, running it by a tick or so. Nas are also running it by a tick. I'm gonna get short here. The running by a tick on like highs of day is just never a good sign in my opinion for true strength, but keep it tight. Kind of feels like this might want to go press 82, but I'm trying to be a little patient here. Still got some interest to the downside as well. The NAS has also been naturally weaker than the ES all day, but I don't want to let it run against me super hard. It seems like it's potentially going to try and do. There's the push into 82 that we were just talking about, or 81 and a quarter, whatever that is. Top of the candle. Similar move would be 55 on the NAS. Got those buyers trying to step up. Last minute of this candle. I'm out on that. ES is about to run all of this. I think the NAS is as well, honestly. In fact, you could probably, I think I could get away with a breakout trade here, but I'm gonna ride the move up. So much interest up here. You guys got the little wick test. We are approaching 10 o'clock, so everything's gonna probably start slowing down here. This is just stacked up here. Got an 83.5 block as well. Delta still looks okay-ish. I'm down 10 points right now. Don't really want to give it a whole lot more wiggle room personally. Part of me really wants to just see this run into an 80 to 20 rotation. Definitely seems on the table. Blocks both sides. There's 90 getting tapped. Got to 91 on the Nasdaq. 90 still there, still sitting. And then 95 as well. Got a minute and 20 seconds left on this candle. Buyer's still looking good on the Nas, just being patient. There we go. There's 90 getting through. Good trade, 11K now. Next up, 94, 95, I guess, on the Nas or on the ES, excuse me. Very tempted to just go ahead and just take this off because we're getting melted. I'm gonna take off the break even. That's pretty annoying, but we swept the 90 block that I cared about. Opportunity is still there for sure. Feels slow grindy as of right now, but putting in a couple dojis at the top, I think we're just entering a little bit of the chop zone because it is 10 o'clock.